Hello and welcome to a mug rug making tutorial. It is a whimsical project which you can also use as a wall hanging. For this mug rug I used double knit yarn along with two hooks, a 3 and a 4mm hook, and although it looks intricate and textured, it doesn't go beyond the basic crochet stitches, so this is just a nice beginner's project. One quick tip before we begin. Whenever you work in rows rather than rounds, you always start your project with one hook size bigger than the hook that you are going to work the project with. For example, I'm going to work the mug rug with a 3mm hook. Hence, I'm going to use a 4mm hook to start my foundation. Otherwise, if you work the foundation chain and the project itself with the same hook, then this bottom part will be narrower compared with the upper end, and when you fold it, it will be noticeable. Another thing is that that narrower side will actually tug at your project. So to start the project, make a slip knot and chain 23. And 23. Now change into a 3mm hook, skip 3 and make one double crochet into the next stitch. Along with these skipped chains, we got one double crochet more, so there's 2, and we're going to make one double crochet into the next stitch. Next, we are going to skip 2 stitches and then make 3 double crochets into the same stitch, chain 1 and make another double crochet into the same stitch. Next, we are going to skip 2, 1 and 2, and now we are going to make one double crochet into the next 5 stitches. This is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next, we are going to skip 2 and make another leaf resembling pattern here. So make 3 double crochets, chain 1 and another double crochet into the same stitch. Next, we are going to skip 2 and make one double crochet into the last 3 stitches, 2 and 3. So this is the pattern that we are going to repeat. Chain 3, turn work, do not work the first one, but make one double crochet into the next 2 stitches, next we are going to work into this chain space, so make 3 double crochets, chain 1 and make another double crochet into the same chain space. Next we are going to skip this part here, skip 3 stitches and make one double crochet into the next 5 or over the double crochet stitches in the row below. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we are going to work this chain space here. 3 double crochets into this chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and make 1 double crochet more here. Now we are going to skip these 3 stitches and make 1 double crochet into the last 3. This is the second one and the third double crochet. So we are going to repeat this same pattern for 7 more rows, or 9 rows in total. Chain 3, turn work, and work the same pattern. So my magrag is done. I have 9 rows completed of the pattern, and next we are going to make tassels. Now for the tassels, you can make your rug heavily adorned with them, or just add them at certain points, for example the end and the center of the rug. To make the tassels, take a piece of cardboard about 7 to 8 centimeters long. Take your yarn, place the tail up, and then wind it a couple of times, or as thick as you want your tassel to be, and then just cut it off. We are going to trim these tassels after they are inserted into the rug. Next, place your rug with the back up. Take your hook, holding the half-made tassel, pull it through the loop, or through the stitch in this case. This can sometimes be tricky because my tassel is quite big, so try to pull all of them together. Next, grab all of them and pull through this loop, holding everything tightly. Just pull to close it, and that's why we put the rug with the back up, so that this knot will not show on the front. This is my working tail, so I'm just going to slide that along with them. Don't worry if they're all different sizes, because we are going to trim them in the end. Work the other tassels and add as many as you'd like on each side of the rug. Once the tassels are added on both sides, you can count them, and to trim them so they are all leveled up, add a piece of sellotape near the edge, and then just using scissors or a scalpel trim the fringes. Once they are trimmed, you can comb them, iron them for a more polished look, or leave them as they are.